Hey folks, I got a new knife for you. What I have here is a gorgeous Gyutou style blade from Hasu Seizo. Hasu Seizo is a small company in Seattle, Washington. It's family owned, and they caught my eye because they were doing like a very generous giveaway on Instagram for one of their knives. And I reached out to them and I told them I'm doing this social distancing series for us over here in the lockout for COVID. And I told them I've been doing this social distancing series, and I've been doing a series on chef blades and other stuff. And they were kind enough. The owners are Ryan and Midori, and they were kind enough to send over this awesome chef knife for me to review, to show to you guys, and just to give support to the channel. I thought it was pretty cool. Look how badass that. Oh my God. Look how gorgeous that knife is. So this is a Gyutou, which is Japanese, I believe, for a chef knife, right? It's a marrying of the two, a Western design and the Japanese design, right? It's a blending of Japanese and Western style. Let's see. The blade, God, that looks like something out of Star Wars. Look at that thing. That is gorgeous. The blade is Damascus. It's a 33 layer Damascus with a VG10 core. It's about a 7-inch blade with a beautiful Spanish mahogany wood, which is gorgeous. Stainless steel pins, and I believe a stainless steel bolster. But look at that. That is just a gorgeous knife. I was watching somebody, and I forget who it was. This crazy chef knife maker who's actually pretty good, and he says a handle isn't good unless it's got this bump here, and they absolutely have it for a nice grip. Just beautiful accents on the wood. Again, Spanish mahogany. And let's just talk about the blade a little bit more. Look how gorgeous this is. You saw my video. This thing is laser sharp. Laser sharp. So the VG10. So I don't know if you guys heard about VG10 or something controversial about VG10. I know Spyderco makes VG10 blades. I think I have a couple of the Spydercos with the VG10 blade. But this is Japanese produced, Japanese made VG10, right? So this isn't something that you'll see on Amazon, right? I know you go Amazon, there's tons of chef knives with this Damascus. But the thing is, you don't know where you're getting that VG10 from. You don't know where that's coming from. This is coming from Japan. So Midori, the wife and the owner of Hasu Seizo, her family, which is third generation knife makers, manufacture these blades in the Sakai, I don't want to mispronounce the Sakai Takayuki brand in Osaka, Japan. So the blade, the materials from Japan, and they manufacture in Japan, sold here in the United States. So what their concept was to sell Japanese made knives here to the United States. They started off, of course, in Seattle, and they're hoping to branch out more, but right now they're only based out of Seattle. But if I don't know if you guys ever heard of Sakai Takayuki, but they're very famous. They're right up there with like maybe Shun or Miyabi, probably even bigger actually. We all heard of Shun and Miyabi here in the United States, but Sakai Takayuki, that brand is famous in Japan for making swords, for making knives, for making chef knives, sushi knives. So it's kind of nice that this company's here in the United States introducing us to this brand of knife. Not unreasonable either. The prices are very reasonable. I believe this blade was $189. And they were offering like a discount recently. Actually, there's going to be a discount code in my information. I think it's like 15% off if you decide to buy one of their blades. But look at this amazing VG10. So the VG10, the G stands for gold, V gold 10. It's a stainless steel, high in carbon, right? So because it's high in carbon, it's easy to sharpen, and it's also rust resistant. And it is Japanese produced. So right off the bat, you know you're not getting something that they claim is VG10. You don't know where it's made. It could be made in China, but this is actually produced in Japan. So they got this beautiful hammer pattern on the top of the blade. Look at that. So Ryan, when I spoke to him, said that everything is hand finished, right? It's manufactured. So I'm not telling you you're getting a custom chef knife, but there is some hand touches to it, right? Hand sharpened, hand polished. So that's pretty cool at a reasonable price. And when you saw my vid, this thing is, my God, it is sharp. And because of my recent accident, I'm a little more careful. It's healing nicely, kinda. Focus. Oh, I forget my thumb. And there it is, Takayuki, right? Made in Japan, Damascus VG10. Those characters are Takayuki. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous blade. Really well executed. Beautiful. I got some, that's the wood. I also got some olive oil in there, so, because that's what I coat it with when I'm cutting. Beautiful Gyutou style, so I really appreciate it. You can see the Japanese style right there. I believe it's more Japanese, if my research is correct, when the tip is closer to the bottom of the blade. And the blade design is more conducive for slicing, as you saw on my video. I mean, you can rock it on the tip. You can slice it. But for the most part, it's nice. It slides nicely. And it's very, very sharp. Very cool. I love it. It's gorgeous. Gonna put it to good use. Look at that Damascus. That is sexy. They also have some custom knives. I didn't want to leave that out. So they do make some custom knives, and their custom knives, which are handmade by Japanese makers, are not very expensive either. They're made out of blue steel, and I think they go for like under $400, right? And they're looking to make something else that's going to be a little bit more affordable, and they're going to use white steel just so that they can bring that handmade knife at a more affordable price. So they got other things going on. Ryan and Midori, I spoke to them today. What a nice young couple. And the big thing, again, kind of like what I talked about with Mark Begg. When they make knives, there's a face, right? And if you go to their website, you follow them on Instagram, I'll link it all below. You'll see who the people are you're purchasing the knife from. It's not some anonymous person from Amazon. It's not some mystery person from, what's that thing? DH Gate? Is that what it's called? Whatever it's called. Right? There's a face to it. So there's a little bit of reputation there, and they're trying to establish that by bringing to us these amazing chef knives. I know most of you guys are tactical guys, but hey, we gotta cook. We gotta cut, right? Even the Fanush actually uses his chef knives. But anyway, guys, I just want to showcase that for you. This beautiful Gyutou blade from Hasu Seizo. Please check him out. Peace.